Morning, how are we doing? Well, I'm just going to gather photos. But I walked into our shop and realised that we've got massive big gaps. All the big roll-on toolboxes that we've been selling, the 12 drawer in there, have flown out. I think a lot of that's due to YouTube, so thank you to all the people that have watched on YouTube, bought one. Unfortunately, the next lot are going to be about 6 or 8 weeks before they're in. So if you do want one of them, give us a shout. But unfortunately, for the moment, we have sold out, which is, I shouldn't moan, should I? I should be really pleased, but we need more of them. So big gaps in the shop, need to fill them with something else now. Convinced Daniel's playing musical trailers. I think he's almost lining them up in what they are, size order and almost colour order now, but I know these 4 are going down to Norfolk doing rye, whole crop, and we're going to go deliver them, I think, ourselves. Other than that, he's gradually getting them out of the field down there, bringing them up, getting them all in order, sorted and being looked at, so that's cool. So I think he's enjoying himself doing all this. Meanwhile, on the wash bay, he's gonna love me now. I'm gonna interrupt his washing and give him another little job to do. So that's you look excited. The fact you might not be washing for a few minutes.
Is it worse than washing?
No, yeah? Not at all. The telehandler going to Southampton. How ready is it?
It needs a little bit doing, not a lot.
Sorry?
It needs a bit doing, not too much.
Okay, Laurie's going to come a couple of hours for it. Someone's going to take it down for us.
Right. I'll stop washing this then.
But that's good. That saves you a job. And it's a local haulier who's coming to do it for us.
Is it? Who might that be?
I'll have to wait and show you the low loader because it's a very famous low loader driver. And it's not. It's not. Doesn't begin with T, ends in I, and something in the middle. No, more famous than that. But anyway, you'll see when he gets here. Right, yeah, telehandler, 1 metre cube bucket for Southampton. Okay. Heard of Trucker Tim, the low loader man, haven't you? Okay, and his rise to fame in the trucking world. But the people that maybe haven't quite heard so much is the trapper drives this V8 Scania. It is a V8, isn't it?
No, it's not a V8.
It's not a V8. Oh.
That's certainly not.
It was a V8. You used to have a V8, didn't you?
Yeah,
But this is Stephen Knight. A lot of people know him, but he's not quite as famous as Tim yet, are you?
No.
But you're working on it, aren't you?
Treading on his coattails.
He's working on it. He works with a friend of ours, Stuart Kilby, and Stuart moved up to Lincolnshire about the same time as I did, about 11 years ago. And he now has Stephen driving one of his lorries for him. Very helpful, very conscientious. So he's going to run this telehandler for us down the south coast because you were going that way anyway, weren't you? Yeah. So that worked out super well. But he's got these really nice shiny alloy. I'll show you. Hang on, turn the camera. He has all these very expensive alloy wheels and that. Do they come standard?
No, they're fitted on.
And do they help the performance of the lorry?
Always.
Or is it just?
It looks better, so it goes faster.
It just look better.
So it goes faster.
They look better and go faster. I'm going to question the go faster bit, Stephen. But I think they do look quite smart.
They do set it up.
Yeah. Just don't let Daniel see them because Daniel will be. That's a fair old toolbox on there, box as well, isn't it? Is that a toolbox?
Yeah, it's a full toolbox.
It's quite good, but it's a very nice motor there. I think it was at Truckfest, but very smart motor. You've got his teddy bears in the front. See, Daniel's not the only one that has teddy bears in the lorry. Look, but Steve's got pink ones. Oh, he's got one over there. Look, but he hasn't got GCS bears yet. But it's a nice lorry. It is a nice truck. It does look quite smart. Very smart. So there, one telehandler there loaded, or just being strapped on. The cleaning crew are just quickly getting it finished off, so it's super smart. I'm being picky because I want it to go out being right. So that's good. So there we go. One telehandler there. Looks pretty smart on there, clean, and we've changed the fuel filters, we've given it a bit of a service, we've changed the air conditioning filters. So, job's good, and Stephen's going to run that down Southampton for us. So, job's good. Saved Daniel a job, doesn't it? See how kind I am to Daniel. We don't even appreciate it. See how kind I am saving you a run down Southampton.
Yeah. I go to Scotland and get that stuff from Scotland.
There is some stuff from Scotland. You want to go to Scotland? You can go into
Scotland, go see some cows.
So there he goes. A little Clash Roland Baylor as well. He left his air kit out, eh? Now I am bigging you up, being a professional driver. I do like the light bars on top there. They do look quite smart, actually. They're very smart. Kelso high bar. They do look good. So there he goes. If you see him on his travels, give him a wave. We've known Stephen quite old. He's been shown off now. Look. Oh dear. There he goes. There you go, 10 hand off. We'll see her again in 6 months' time, hopefully. There we go, another one out the door. Meanwhile, in the workshop, another chassis being got ready. Brakes have been off, Ken. Looks the brakes all good. Just torquing the wheel nuts up. Marking them with the blue pen to show that they've been checked. You're not being frivolous with our blue pen, are you? Wasting it.
It's my blue pen.
Oh dear, I think I'll keep quiet on that one now and just...
Oh, I've got a silver pen here as well, it's mine.
Huh? Oh. Right, back in the office. Now, my video from yesterday, I spoke a bit about mental health and how, you know, and that's something that I do actually take quite serious because having been in some dark places, I can relate to how it feels. Now, I'm very blessed. Loads of people last night commented and mentioned and told me the fact that how in dark places, things like that. And that was good to hear. And I genuinely mean, if you are in a dark place, I'm happy to talk to you. But anyway, I remember about 3 years ago, my friend Donkey, now those people that watch Grassman will know Gareth called Donkey. I would consider Gareth to be a personal friend of mine. Yeah, absolutely awesome fellow. Now, he did a video at Christmas time, 2022. And I swear that video was almost done for me. And I don't mean that being big-headed, but it's just, I could relate to exactly what he's talking about. And I find that a great video to go ahead for having a tough time, having a bit of a struggle. I go and watch it. So I'm going to put a screenshot of, it's called A Christmas Message. It was done in 2022 by Gareth. And talking about John Deere 3650 that he's had problems with, and eventually got it sorted. And they got it sorted by just finding the right person to help them. And I think that actually relates to each and every one of us when we have a bad time. So if we're having a bad time, it's just about finding that right person to help with that experience. So I highly recommend go and have a look at Gareth's video. It's called A Christmas Message. It was done in, I think I've actually got it on my screen at the moment. It's actually done in 2022. It's only a few minutes long, but it's absolutely bang on. Well, it's for me anyway, bang on the money of like things to do. So please go and have a look. Gareth got that video just right. And when I joked with him at the time, I texted him as I watched it that night, and he joked that it was written for me. And it's almost, I can relate to it. So if you are having a tough time, hey, message me, whatever, but go and have a look at Gareth's video. It actually is very, very apt. So there you go. Anyway, not let me to waffle, but go and have a look at Gareth's video. Well worth looking. So, right, onwards. Right, well, I've come out in the yard. It's past 5 o'clock, and I've come out in the paint shop. And there was somebody playing with the sander. How we doing? Doing good. And over here, I can hear a forklift running. Daniel is doing some investigating for me. News on the ladder front. Now been installed. Little local buy off marketplace, but good as gold. All we're going to do is just buy 2 raw bolts and drill it to the floor, but I think that works tree. Not that we go up there very often, but it's just handy to do. Yes, I'm sure there'll be someone saying that we should have rails alongside there, but none of my staff go up there. It's just me, and on the very odd occasion. So, but we will probably get around to doing that. But just before someone starts squawking that we haven't got it on there. But meanwhile, over here we're after a hitch for something, and we've got all these synergies of spare parts that we've kept over the years. And Daniel is now rummaging for a hitch. He was about to go home, but then decided this was more fun.
Michael told me I want my house.
This is my prudence in keeping some of these parts, Daniel.
I think the word you're looking for is hoarding, Michael.
Hoarding, right, okay. We will find what we need, I have no doubt about that. Won't we? We will do, yeah. Positive thinking. So on that note, I'm going to thank everybody for watching our video on our daily life and a chaotic family business, whatever. So anyway, thank you for watching. If you haven't done so, please click and subscribe, and we'll see you all in the next video. So thank you very much. Cheers. And don't forget, go and have a look at Gareth's video if ever you're battling. It's well worth a watch.